Here is chapter 6.6 entitled Proportions and Percents. Okay, so remember, just a little review here, to solve a problem that looks like this first one here, we would just multiply x times 7 and make it 7x equals, multiply 2 times 5, so I would get 10, divide by 7, and I would get x equals 1 3/7. 1 3/7. Yep, so that would be my answer for this one. So I just wanted to review this to you quick, the quick cross multiply problem. Make sure you have an equal sign in the middle. So now we have something a little bit different, where we have to put is on top of on bottom equals percent over 100. This should go definitely in your notes. Put a star by it. Put a box around it, because that's what we need to know to solve all of our problems. So I brought it up here on top again so that we can use it to solve. Write a proportion and find the missing value. 25% of 124 is what? Okay, so let's fill out what we know. We know every time we're going to have 100 on the bottom over here. Our percent is going to go on top, so we're going to put 25 on top. Here's our percent right here. Of 24, so where does of go? Well, of goes on the bottom. 124 is going to go on the bottom. There's our of. Is what? Then we are going to put our variable right there. Is what? So our is what we need to find. Okay, so now we're just going to cross multiply. We would get 100 x equals, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce first. Okay, I can make 25 over 100, divide by 25, divide by 25, so I would get 1/4. Okay, now I'm going to do x times, oops, not erase it, x times 4, so I would get 4x equals 124 times 1. So now I just need to divide by 4, get x equals 124 divided by 4, 3 times minus 12, bring down my 4, 4 goes into 4 once, so x equals 31. Okay, so 25% of 124 is 31. So if you were buying something that was $124 and you wanted to find what 25% of it was because it was 75% off, then you would only be paying $31. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, let's try another one. Again, let's fill in what we know. We can always put 100 on the bottom over here. That's what always will go there. Our percent goes on top of it. Of 80, of goes on the bottom, is what? So our is going to be our x. Okay, let's cross multiply. 100x equals 80 times 12.5. Oh, so it would be 0, 0, 0, add my 0. 8 times 5 is 40. Times 2 is 16, plus 4 more is 20. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 more is 10. Bring it back once, so I would get 1,000. 100x equals 1,000. Okay. Now I just need to divide both sides by 100. Divide by 100. Again, we can do our little trick here where we can cross off a 0, cross off a 0. Cross off a 0, cross off a 0. So my x is actually 10. Not too bad. what I did is I divided both sides by 100. Divide by 100. Okay, cross off 2 zeros, and we would get 10 over 1, or just regular old 10. Okay, so now I'm going to do again what I already know, equals over 100. Okay, what percent, so we know what our what is, it's going to be the percent of is on top, of is on the bottom. So we've got of 250 is 138. Okay, let's cross multiply 250x equals 138 times 100 times 100. Okay. Need to divide by 250, divide by 250. Cross off a 0, cross off a 0. So I would have top divided by the bottom. 25 is going to go into 138 5 times, minus 125. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down my 0. 25 goes into 130 5 times again, minus 125. Bring down my 5. Add my decimal. Bring that down. 25 goes into 52 times. So our answer is x equals 55 and 2/10 is what our x equals in this one. Okay, so let's try another one. 14 is, so our 14 is going to go on the top. What percent of 15? Then we always start with our 100 over here, put our percent. We don't know what percent it is, so we're just going to put an x. You could pick any other variable, that would be fine. X is typically the most common one that we choose though. Okay, 14 times 100 is going to be 1400. 15 times x is going to be 15x. I'm going to have to divide by 15, divide by 15. Okay. Top divided by the bottom. 15 goes into 14. Well, we can't do that one. So we'll have to ask ourselves, how many times does 15 go into 140? I'm going to guess about 9 times. And 15 times 9, 45, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 135. Bring down my 5, 0. 15 goes into 50. Well, once, 15, 30, 45, 3 times. Minus 45, I'd bring down a 5, 0. So it's going to be 9.3 repeating. The 3 is going to go on forever. Okay, so my x equals 93.3 repeating. Another way we could have done this is without adding our decimal and our repeating 3. So I get rid of all of this stuff. I could also say 5 over 15, reduce it. And I could also say x equals 93 and 1/3. Okay, both of those mean the same thing. 0.3 repeating is also the same as 1/3. So whichever way you prefer would be easiest, that is exactly what you can do. Okay, let's practice some more. Again, always start with over 100 equals, we've got is over of. Okay, 19 is, so 19 is going to go on the top. 75% of what number? Of x. Okay, let's reduce this. Divide by 25, divide by 25, and now I have 3/4. So we can get rid of that. So now I'm going to do x times 3. 3x equals 19 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be 76. Divide both sides by 3. And I would get x equals 76 divided by 3 minus 6. 3 goes into 16. 5 times minus 15. This one's going to be a 3 repeating because I have a 1/3 left over. So at the point where you would normally add a decimal and a 0, we just stop. We don't do that. And we say, what is our fraction remaining? Okay, so our next x is 25 1/3. Okay, let's try it again. Always start off with over 100. That's what you're going to do every single time. Percent's going to go on top. Okay, is on top, of on bottom. 310 is. Of goes on the bottom. Okay, so I have 99. X equals 310, add my 2 zeros. 31,000. Okay, then I have to divide by 99. Divide by 99. Okay, so let's figure this one out. 31,000 divided by 99. 99 is going to go into 310. Let's see here. Looks like about 3 times. So I can put a 3 on top. 3 times 99 is 297. Okay, so I'd have to make that a 0. That would be 10. Bring down my 3, make that a 2. 1, bring down my 0. That's going to go in there once. Minus 99 equals, I'm going to move us up a little bit. Okay. 2, get a 1. 12 minus 7 would be 5. Bring down my next 0. 99 is going to go into 510 5 times. And 99 times 5 is 495. So I'm going to get 15. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. 315 and 15 over 99 is what my x equals. But I think I can reduce this. I'm going to try 3's. So that goes in there 5 times. 99 divided by 3 would be 33. So our x equals 315 and 5/33. Okay, it looks like a weird number, but again, don't get freaked out by it. We are in 7th grade now, so we might get some odd looking number. If you got like 315.13596211432, then I'd be a little skeptical. Okay, but 5/33 we can deal with and make it a good number for us. Right, one more thing to talk about. Okay, a tile floor has 90 blue tiles, which is, okay, 15% of all the tiles in the floor. How many tiles are in the floor in all? So we have to set it up again. Over 100, okay, 15. We want to know how many tiles are in the floor in all. Alright, so now we have to figure out, where's the 90 going to go? Is that going to go on the top or on the bottom? So we have in all, we don't have our words of over is. Oh, sorry, I did that backwards. Is over of. Okay, we don't have those ones, but here's what I'm going to do. When I look back at my notes, I notice typically on the left side of the equal sign, the bigger number is up here, the smaller number is down here. The only time that would change is if the bigger number was up here and the smaller number was down here. So if we had something that was like 125% of, then that would switch them up, okay? But again, we have bigger, bigger, smaller, smaller. Okay, so a tile floor has 90 blue tiles, which is 15% of all the tiles. So if we have to think, is 90 going to be the smaller number or is 90 going to be the bigger number? Well, 90 is only the blue tiles. Okay, so we have to think, well, there's probably going to be other colored tiles, and it tells us it's 15% of all the tiles. So I know my 90 is going to go on the top, and my X is going to go on the bottom, because we want to know how many tiles there are in all. Well, we're not going to have less than 90, because we know we have 90 blue ones. Okay, so let's solve it this way and see what we can do. 90 times 100, or 9,000, equals 15x. Okay, now we can divide by 15, divide by 15, and we would get x equals 9,000 divided by 15. Well, 15 I can count by 30s, and I would get 6. And that equals exactly 90. I'll check up here just to make sure I'm doing my math right. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 more is 9. Yep, 90. So I'd get 0. Bring down my 0, 15 goes into 0. 0 times. Bring down my 0, 15 goes into 0. 0 times. So my answer is x equals 600 tiles in all. Okay, so 600 tiles is how many tiles are on the floor in all. Okay, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you for watching.